Listen, I don't have a whistle to wake you, but I want you to know you're not alone. Okay? And the mail keeps coming. It won't stop. Kids from all over the world are writing to you. You're the only one who can do it. Feel their hope. Feel their strength.
So, I'm back with another video on Eugenia Cooney. I am defending her. Now, I made 2 videos on her in the past, but I was thinking black and white, and that's what most people here are doing. Her response is the reason why I'm on her side. People was in the comment section of her live stream on YouNow telling her to go kill herself, to go die already. I'm starting to see it her way now, because when Onision is not making videos on her, people are not popping up in her live stream telling her to go kill herself or go die already. That only happens when he makes videos on her. So he's doing more harm than good. Also, around the time when Onision started, making negative videos on her, or I guess he didn't see them as negative. People don't see him as negative because he makes sense. But that's I'll get to that later. When he started making videos on her, that's around the time her account got hacked. People are telling her to go kill herself, go die already. All this stress is coming from Onion Boy, Onision. This is not a black and white situation. Most people, they're like, you're either with Eugenia or against Eugenia. You're either with Onision or you're against Onision. Seeing all of this play out, I've landed myself in the middle. I am an anomaly. So the purpose of this video is to help bring the 2 sides together, or both sides might get mad at me. I don't know, but we're gonna see. People pop up into her stream on YouNow telling her to go kill herself, die already. This is happening because of him. So Onision, if you care about her, stop making videos on her, because this only happens when you make videos on her. You told us how to get to her Tumblr.
If you do in fact go to that URL, you'll find, lo and behold, there's her Tumblr significantly as it was.
You told us how to get to her Tumblr and gave us the link, even though she deleted it. You can still get to it apparently. Like I said, you told us how to get to her Tumblr. You're looking for proof that she's anorexic. Everyone knows that she's anorexic. I think she knows, to be honest. I know why you're making videos on her, because you want her to be aware that she's anorexic. And that's the reason why I made videos on her. I wanted her to wake up and realize that she's anorexic.
Eugenia? Eugenia, wake up! We gotta go to Disney World. Wake up! Your fans are waiting for you on YouNow.
I get it, Onision. You're trying to stop this from happening. I'm trying to stop this from happening too, but you're actually making this happen. You're accelerating this event, and you're going to make it come faster than it's supposed to come. Keep watching. I'm going to explain to you and all your minions how you're making this happen even faster than it's supposed to. And that's the reason why I made videos on her. I wanted her to wake up and realize that she's anorexic. Honestly, I think she knows, because I think she just doesn't want to talk about it. And you say things like, oh, she's being a bad influence. Honestly, that's why I said that this is not black and white. It's gray. It's a gray area. Because honestly, she is being a bad influence. But stop saying that, because you're making her feel bad. If you watch her on YouNow, she says things like, "Oh, I feel like I shouldn't be on the internet. I'm just making everything worse." So she feels shitty. You're making her feel like a sack of shit, and she's not trying to do anything wrong. She has a mental illness. You keep pointing out how she's being a bad influence, being a bad role model. Okay. I get that. It doesn't take Onision to say this. That's common sense. But honestly, stop repeating yourself. You said it once, end it there. Stop repeating yourself. What you should be doing is, honestly, you shouldn't be making any videos on her at all. But if you're going to make a video on her, campaign to get her into rehab, or tell her to get help, tell her that we don't want her to die, because she can't see how she's being a bad influence, because she has a mental illness. So no matter how many times you repeat yourself, you're not going to get through to her that way. Making a Eugenia Cooney video takes time. You pump them out back to back to back to back to back to back. And that doesn't work. When I make a video on Eugenia Cooney, it's because I built up an orb of stuff I want to say. I thought that would wake her up and show her that she has anorexia. And I want to share my ideas with people and see if other people agree with me. You keep trying the same method, and the same method is bringing her nothing but hate. Honestly speaking, if you really wanted to help her, why are you making public videos for her, for the world to see? Why don't you make an unlisted video and then just send it to her? So this way she's the only one who sees it. The reason why you don't do that is because you make money and subscribers and you get attention off of this, off of her. I mean, I could understand making 2 or 3 public videos of her and not back to back either, like separating them by months. I could understand you doing that, Onision, but going back to back to back to back to back, you're not taking the time to think about how you're affecting her. But realistically, stop making videos publicly, make them unlisted. I'm gonna do that too, but I would need her to follow me on Twitter, obviously, because she used to follow me on Twitter. She unfollowed me, I don't know why. And she unfollowed me before I made the other 2 videos on her. So you can't say, oh, she unfollowed you because of the previous 2 videos. She unfollowed me before that. Don't know why. Onision, take that link that you released to the world, and instead of looking up evidence that she's anorexic, how about you look up depression that she may have had in the past? So this way you can understand how you might be making her depression worse, and that can actually be affecting her anorexia. You're stressing her out. Some people, when they're stressed, they overeat. And other people, like me, don't eat at all and end up losing weight when we're stressed because we're not even hungry to eat because we're stressed. It's like we forget that food even exists because we have so much stress in our mind. So wonder if Eugenia Cooney is that same type. Wonder if she doesn't eat when she's stressed out. You could possibly be making her skinnier. You could possibly be damaging her and doing more harm than good because you're stressing her out and you're not even attempting to understand her. At least I'm attempting to understand her. I see things the way Onision sees them, obviously, but he's overdoing it and he is just pumping out videos like an AK-47, just shooting them out there. It's just like not taking the time to think, not taking the time to see how it affects her, repeating himself multiple times. And actually, I don't want you to say anything different because I don't want Onision to say anything different because that could make things worse. And actually, Eugenia, I hope that you're watching this. I'm gonna try to help you. I'm ahead of Onision. My brain is ahead of his, luckily. I don't know how you're gonna take that, but that's a good thing. When I say that, I'm trying to say, like, you being a bad influence and all of this, I thought about that way before he did. The spinning thing, once again, something I thought about before he did.
Sometimes I'll do 2 spinning classes in a row, so that's 2 hours of spinning, which is really difficult. Sometimes I'll do 2 spinning classes in a row, so that's 2 hours of spinning, which is really difficult. Sometimes I'll do 2 spinning classes in a row, so that's 2 hours of spinning, which is really difficult.
So I'm not trying to say that she's trying to lose weight by spinning. That is not what I'm saying. So I don't want you guys, trying to say, oh, she's trying to lose weight and that's the reason why she's spinning. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to point out, I think it's very weird how anorexics like to spin. What is up with anorexics and spinning? I don't know. Why do anorexics like to spin? And Eugenia, I think your spinning is actually very cute and very innocent and very childlike. However, you shouldn't be doing that while you're anorexic. It'd be cuter if you put some weight on, became a normal healthy weight, and then spin all you want. But, you spinning while you're that skinny, a lot of people can say something about it. That's all I'm going to say.
That's what I do. I'm the spinner.
Back to your regularly scheduled program. Hopefully you see this before he does. I would tell you this privately. Honestly, if you was following me on Twitter, I would tell you this privately, but I don't know if I think you're reading my tweets, you're just not replying. But anyway, this is my only way of getting this message to you, so I have to do it this way. So because I'm ahead of him, I'll tell you, you need to take down your video of you doing Smash or Pass Disney version. Honestly, there's a few other videos you need to take down as well. Anything that seems childish. Reason why I say that is because what he's gonna say, and it's better I say it here before he says it in front of millions. Onision is gonna say, he's gonna say that you're pulling in a kid audience, a young impressionable audience, and you're selling merchandise to them.
Hey guys, it's Eugenia. So today's video is actually going to be sponsored by a really great company called Inspiring. And Inspiring actually sent me this shirt that says, I speak fluent sarcasm. So I'm gonna put a link to Inspiring right down there in the description. So if you guys wanna go and check them out, then I would definitely recommend that.
Young audience, a young impressionable audience, and you're selling merchandise to them, and that you're being a bad influence to preteens. You need to hear that and see that before Onision does. You need to take down all your childish videos. He's gonna say it eventually. He's gonna say it. I'm trying to have your back. I'm trying to have your back by telling you That's what he's going to do. And I don't want him saying it, because if he says it, he's going to send a lot more people your way. You're not going to take it well. Private your videos. Make them private. Not all of them. Your old videos back when you was
lit.
Honestly, what if somebody tries to rape you and you tell them to go fuck a cactus? If you're just like listening to music on your iPhone or your iPod or whatever, then your parents will be like, what are you listening to? And you know, it's just like, why does it matter? Why does it affect you? And I had like all those ones, you know, with the big head. I know a lot of you guys say I have a big head too, so sorry, but oh well.
your old videos back when you was not so childish, so those you can keep up. But ones where like Pikachu is in the background, that's what I'm really referring to. Disney. Honestly, I have no problem with them being there. If you don't want to take them down, that's on you. I warned you already. I told you what was coming. Like I said, this is not a black and white situation. This is a gray situation. Gray area. Onision is right on some things, but he's completely handling it in the wrong way, and he shouldn't be making public videos regarding the issue. He should make private videos, send them to Eugenia, make sure that she watches it, and so this way he knows that he's getting his message to her. Because if Onision does it that way, he will reduce the damage that he is doing. He does not need to get his message out to thousands, millions of people. And I'm about to debunk one of the things I said in my previous video about her right now. You have two choices. Protect her feelings, let her die, or let her feel some type of way emotionally. Might feel a little bad, but in the end, she'll live. I said that.
And I can see now, I probably shouldn't have said that, because her feelings could be attached to depression, like I've said before, and that depression could be linked to her eating disorder. I didn't see it that way before, but now I do. I was thinking black and white myself before in those videos, but now I'm not thinking black and white, I'm thinking shades of gray.
But me and Eugenia have a lot in common. We basically both walked the same path in terms of being bullied and stuff, and we even handled it in the same way. And honestly, the way she's been handling this, I'm not going to say whether she's handling this the right way or the wrong way, because personally I wanted the old Eugenia to come out and tell him to go fuck a cactus.
Go fuck a cactus.
She hasn't activated that mode yet. That mode is there. She's capable of awakening her dark side, but she hasn't awakened it yet. But maybe that'll be the wrong thing to do. If she does that, then Onision will have more of a reason to make videos on her. He'll reply to her, and that'll keep the drama going on, and that's what he wants. So maybe she's smart, and maybe this is proof that you can actually kill people with kindness.
Update, looks like she actually did it. Looks like she actually killed him with kindness. Because he said he was going to stop making videos on her, and Jack LeGlen got him to say that he will stop making videos on her for good this time. But Eugenia, I have some bad news for you. He's not going to stop making videos on you. He's going to stop mentioning you in his videos, but he's still going to talk about anorexia. And guess what? He can still talk about anorexia. Meaning that he can still talk about you without talking about you. And for him to say that he's going to stop making videos on you is actually kind of cruel, because he's giving you false hope, and I think that's very sadistic. So just know that he ain't going nowhere.
I don't know if Eugenia Cooney will like this video or dislike this video. I don't know if Onision fans will wake up and stop attacking her. Onision fans, they just like the drama, to be honest. And I do kind of regret making the video about her mom, but the reason why I still stand by it is because she said that her mom doesn't think that there's anything wrong with her, and that is a problem if her mom really said that. So, I don't know. And Eugenia, I don't want you banned from YouTube or anything. I think that would make things worse. Like I said, that might make you even more depressed. And if you're more depressed, that could increase your anorexia and make it harder for you to recover. But I do want you to take some time off of YouTube. And the reason why I say that is because, let's be honest, you're gonna have to go to rehab at some point. You know that. You know that. I don't know if you're watching this video now shaking your head like no, but no. If you want to live, you're going to go to rehab at some point. And when, and hopefully it's sooner than later, but if you're going to go to rehab, you can't be gaining weight while you're online. You can't do that. Don't do that, Eugenia. Don't gain weight while you're online. Don't do that. That's so stupid. Don't do that, because when you're gaining weight, people are gonna troll you. People are gonna try to get under your skin, get into your psyche and say, oh, you're fat, you're overweight, you looked better when you were skinny. And if these people are saying that to you, You're going to believe it because you have a mental illness. And that's going to stop you from gaining weight and you're going to end up dying. Some people are going to try to kill you. The fact that they're telling you to kill yourself and die already proves they don't give a fuck about you. So you need to get off the internet for a year. Really 2 years, to be honest. I'm not telling you that because I want you off. Quite honestly, I want you on. But it would be selfish of me and it would be selfish of your fans. And if you're a fan of Eugenia, you'll agree with me. But if you're a true fan of Eugenia, it's better to her to take a year off or take 2 years off to focus on herself and get better like that other girl did. Only they don't delete your channel though. It would be better for her to do that and come back rather than her stay online and get help, but only have that help be beaten down by trolls and then have her die out. And then you never get to see her ever again. I prefer she's gone temporarily rather than permanently. Eugenia, you might not want to say goodbye to us either. But it's not goodbye. It's just see you soon. It's not the end. We'll see you again. And you might think, well, some of my fans is going to be worried about me. Keep in contact with people like Jack LaGlenn, YouTubers you trust, social reposts. Give them your number and tweet them. Let them know that you're doing okay and that you're alive, and have them tweet back to you, and they'll let us know from like time to time, like once a month, that you're doing okay. Don't read comments online. Don't be active on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You have to get off all of it. That's me trying to help you. I don't want your channels deleted. I want you to make the conscious decision to just step away from the platform. Don't delete any of your accounts. Don't do any of that. Just leave your accounts the way they are and just stop using them for a while. Tell people that you're gonna be gone for a while. Tell them that you're gonna go to rehab. And then let that be your final tweet, pin it at the top, and that's it. That's it. End it. Squash it. Done. Boom. Your mom was sick a few months ago. And I know you deeply care about your brother. Not just your fans, but you care about your brother, your mother, your family. If you die, and your mom is already, sick or whatever, and she dies, Chip will eventually, inevitably, end up being by himself, being alone. And you love your brother, I know that. Things are going to get very dark for him. Very dark. Like really deeply depressed. If you die, then your mom dies. I don't want to say this because I know that you feel like you're doing something wrong and that you would be better off if you wasn't here. I know that you think that, but I don't want you to feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to get help, and I don't know how else to say it. People like Onision is gonna come forth and destroy your mother.
People have absolutely horrible parents.
Oh, this is disrespectful!
You know what's disrespectful? Watching your daughter kill herself and doing nothing to help her.
Okay, well, I constantly told her she was fat as a kid to deal with my own obesity as a coping mechanism, haha.
So this is your fault, you failure of a parent.
He's gonna say, see, I was right. Her mom let Eugenia die. That's what he's going to come out and say. Even if he didn't come out and say that, other people are going to be attacking your mom relentlessly. And correct me if I'm wrong, but some people found out where you lived before and sent things to your house. You don't know how they got your address. So they're going to be sending things in the mail saying, oh, you're a bad mom, go kill yourself and all that. They're going to be sending that all that hate to your mother while you're dead. You can't even defend her or anything. So your mom is going to have to take on your own death. She's going to have to deal with that, and that's going to be painful to deal with. She's gonna have to deal with that, and she's gonna have to deal with the hatred of people saying, oh, this is your fault, you let your daughter die. She's gonna have to deal with that too. And because she already has medical problems, that can make her medical problems worse, and she might die because of it. It might stress her out, and then she ends up having a stroke or something. I don't want your brother to, fall into deep depression because his sister's gone. Can't talk to her no more. His mom's gone. Can't talk to her no more. Probably won't be going to Disney World that much anymore either. It'll be over. The joy, the Disney magic. It'll be over for him. And you love your brother, I know that. You love your mother too. For their sake, for the sake of your fans, do what I'm telling you to do.
I'm trying to free your mind, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Go take some time off from the internet. Go to rehab and come back a stronger and more fit person. Also, thank you for the T-Pass or whatever, Trap Pass, whatever that thing is called in the background. Thank you for that. I wanted to decorate my room with something just like that, but I didn't know what to look for or what it was called. That is there because of you, Eugenia. That's there because of you. If you didn't exist, I wouldn't be able to decorate my room like that. I found out what that was by watching You on You Now, found out the name of it, and bought one. Thank you for that. Onision, put a disclaimer at the beginning of your videos and say multiple times throughout your videos to not center any hate. Oh, by the way, Onision, if you and I agree that Eugenia Cooney is being a bad influence, how about you stop making videos of her?
See, here's the tricky part about Onision. he has a lot of young viewers himself, and some of them even send half-naked pictures of themselves to him. So if Eugenia Cooney's being a bad influence, why is he talking about her so much, introducing Eugenia Cooney to his young, impressionable audience? Now, granted, yes, his audience might be a little bit older than Eugenia's, but still, he probably has some young viewers as well. He might be informing anorexics who didn't even know Eugenia Cooney existed. He could be informing those anorexics of Eugenia Cooney's existence and make their eating disorder even worse. He's contradicting himself and proving that he's doing this more so for the subs and the money. He doesn't really care about Eugenia, because this is common sense.
Onision is a fucking diabolical genius, because the only reason why he had Billy the Fridge in his videos was to throw shade at Eugenia Cooney. That was calculated. He did that on purpose. That's why at the end of the video, he linked the Eugenia Cooney video. He's trying to break up Eugenia Cooney and Billy the Fridge.
Keep in mind that Onision uses people and he's kind of narcissistic. He says to a lot of small YouTubers that he has very little to gain by working with them. He said this to Jack LaGlenn, Joy Sparkles, and even Billy the Fridge to his face. He wasn't joking when he said this.
I'm sorry, Wall. This collab was not worth it.
He's going to use him and stab Eugenia in the future. That's what he's going to do. So, just warning you. I'm a psychic. Because it's common sense that he's going to stab you, Eugenia, coming up in the future. And Billy the Fridge. Matter of fact, the other day, I tweeted something, and then you took what I said and basically reset it yourself. And you didn't even like my comment. What was that about? You could have at least liked the comment. 2 other people liked it. Why didn't you like the comment? But whatever, it's okay, no hard feelings. You took what I said and said the same thing back. And acknowledge me. What the fuck? I'm a little irritated because I felt like that was shade, but fuck it, I don't care. I still care about you though. At the end of the day, I still want you to live. And to the viewers, I hope you understand that there are shades of gray in this situation. It's not all black and white. Make sure to subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be down in the description below. Till next time, peace.
Eugenia, go to rehab.
You still have time.
Lit.